They're highly intelligent, educated, and strong warriors, and most likely got killed because the men couldn't handle being a strong woman. Yeah, it's like Wu said, right? The Wu talked about the story was nothing but cowards. From the small stories that I've also read, is that it seems that the sisters were very good. They were very intelligent, methodic, and very tactical. However, because of the sexism, simultaneously um, the people who were following them could not catch up to the regiment that they were trying to pull off in order to pull victory, right? And because of that, hey, thanks for the follow, by the way. Because of that, they've started to fall off and at the same time started betraying them because of jealousy and pure sexism, too, right? Because they couldn't stand a woman on top of man. I tell, oh, yep, thanks for the follow, Dragon. Big pre. And that led them to the downfall. And I like the fact that how Wu wasn't really like. I really like that relationship. While they kind of just said, "I don't hate you," right? Because you probably thought differently from the emperor back then, but at the same time, I'm not going to like you, right? They made sure that they know where they stand with their circumstances. It says they want to be friendly, right? They want to get along, but just understand that if there is a problem because of their history, right? But they want to work hand in hand as much as possible. And so that's why they kind of hashed it out together. And that's why it was good that Wu Tang kind of said her shit, right? And not only she didn't really insult, but she just told her opinion and honesty that the story was filled with cowards and at the same time was triggered by the person who sent the political figure to rule that location that did such a shitty job to create this revolution, right? Oh my lord, so many fucking lore, brother, before I even get to go farming. So, from what I'm seeing, this is what's probably going to happen. This will be on YouTube by tonight. Starting tomorrow, you're probably going to see chapter 2 on YouTube only because I don't have fucking time to live stream. So you'll probably see the part 2, section 2, on YouTube. All right? So get ready for that. Wu was essentially saying that the China is better, but still kind of pissed at what happened to them. Yeah, well, of course. Yeah, essentially Kage. Wu was like, of course you guys were dumb, but at the same time, the fact that that happened in the first place was even shittier, right? Like, she boasted, but at the same time criticized too, which was pretty cool. It says, all right, now we have arrived here. It says, wow, this place is pretty cool. It says, oh my goodness, it's a waterboard village. What do you call this, chat? It's is it an island village or it's like a village on water? What do you call that? What do you call that essentially? Wow, that's awesome. Of course, we're the ones who made it after all. Whenever we say we, it was me, yeah, great, dear sister, and these cons. We made them. We're so good, right? Praise us. Mm-hmm. Good job. Good job. It says these little ones, even though they look like it, it seems that they're very meticulous. They're meticulous with their hands and very diligent with the items and tools. 素直で好感度危険だから作り方を教えたら結構何でも作っちゃって。It says they're very honest and very likable, so when you teach them how to make something, they can practically make anything. Um, well, there's a person I would like to introduce, but, uh, well, I guess it's not a person, but Oh, there's that yeah, there it is now. Um, Great Elder, Great Elder. Ah? No. It seems either my age or maybe I'm a little sleepy at the time, but it seems you guys grew in numbers. Is it a colony? No, it's a floating village. That's the right word. A floating village. Yes. It's a floating village. It's gonna be a floating colony soon, but it's a village at the moment. Hmm. Not just con, but there's some purple and other stuff with legs, huh? I think that's hmm. They look very different than you all. Very cute. Feast for the eye. It says, we didn't grow in numbers. They're our guest. Oh, as I see. More besides you two? There's some yeah, rare circumstances do occur. Wow. This time now we meet a talking sea turtle, huh? Well, then again, when it comes to a land turtle that speaks, we've met that before. ヤギだって、時短ですから、亀だって喋るでしょう。今更驚くこと yeah, it says even the sheeps, right? Even sheeps, yeah, even sheeps can articulate, even sheeps can articulate, and you've seen those before. So of course turtles can speak. Is that something to be surprised about already? True. Hmm. That golden hair girl. Maybe it's too high color for an old man like myself. I prefer more of a gentle approach, like a long black hair girl. It says, いや、提灯の生きてる中よりはよっぽど養子で通ってるんですけど。Yeah, it says very, very diligent person, right? Very pure. So it says, what? I'm definitely more pure than that money pocket grubbing Ishtar. What is this guy saying? It says, 相変わらず血はうまくいかないな. It says, yeah, we still can't we still can't pinpoint the location to this day. The Trunk Sisters, if I would like to ask, what kind of person is this? Erish is triggered. Yeah, essentially the old man says, the gold hair's a bit slutty. I prefer a black-haired, pure, honest girl, and that's why Erish is just like, what? I'm more pure than that fucking pocket grubbing Ishtar. What do you mean? Because back in the day, right? If you color your hair blonde, you're a slutty little gal, right? So some fucking old turtles like I like them pure and honest. Yeah. So what is this person supposed to be? Well, if I were to try to explain it in one word, I believe this person is this island. Huh? I guess I should give you a brief explanation, Turtle. I don't know where to start, Turtle. Well, he ends his sentence with Turtle. Was just a joke, you know. I've had quite the enjoyable conversation with younglings. It says this person この人食ったようなマイペースぶりもドジムに似てるけどなぜかイラッとするのだわ。It says this person, yeah, this person has such a my pace atmosphere. Yeah, it seems very similar to Dojimu, but for some odd reason, staring at him pisses me off even more. It says, "Oh, yeah, please come on now, yeah, please be more honest and be serious." Oh, sorry. Let's just say, I have been alive for a very, very long time, or sort of speak. I don't know. I don't know why I'm here, and I don't know what sea I'm on. I've forgotten, but all I know is one thing. この血はわしの背中の血が、いや血がこもり、種が芽生えき、島の形となったものということだけじゃ。So it says the fact that the behind my shell there came a land and the seed started to sprout and the formation of an island was born. That's all I know. Meaning that right now, currently, you are all above my actual body. Huh? 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 What? So essentially, the old turtle's saying that I'm only a corporeal form, right? Like I'm only a spirit in form. My actual body is the fucking island itself. So he's a big ass fucking turtle. Sheesh. いつまで入り口でお話しするのなんですから、こちらへどうぞ。It says, yeah, we shouldn't talk too much. Yeah, we shouldn't. We're going to be discussing so much, so we shouldn't stand around in the entrance. So please come right this way. Well, this is our room. I guess not our room, but more of a strategy room. Strategy hall, I guess, of sort. I'm so sorry. Yeah, there's nothing we can really give you to welcome guests. So it's a 最高の可愛いお姉さんと一緒の部屋にいて一緒の空気を吸えること以上おもてなしである。Isn't that? Oh, yeah, I can't think of any better hospitality than the fact that the most cutest person that is my eldest sister, yeah, being in the same room, breathing the same air. Isn't that the best hospitality that people can ever receive? Uh, yeah. Now, yeah, better enjoy it while you can. Well, the fact that we were able to get away from the sunlight as the fact that we can get protag out of the sun is the best case scenario. So we will take it great. We will. We are thankful. Great. Yep. Now that we've calmed down, let's kind of confirm everything and summarize what just happened. So what you're saying is this is not an island, but we're currently on the back of a gigantic, mega giant turtle, and because of your shell, got so much dirt that yeah, because of the shell's got so much dirt that it's acting like a floating island. Uh, uh, the part that's floating above the seaside apparently started to act like an island. The next thing I know, it says, yeah, from the ground side, even the trees and life started to form out. So I started to felt bad. That oh dude, this is like a fucking a similarity to Gaia, which is interesting. It says I felt bad that if I were to ruin it by just washing it or shaving it off. Next thing you know, when I continued to swim so regularly, it just became a natural thing of sort. Uh, the, back then, uh, I can't remember a lot of things back then. After all, I'm not quite worried about the minor details. Um, it says, well, it seems that the search it seems that the search altitude is quite bad, but maybe if I can do this and that and fix that. Wow. Whoa. 当たりをつけただけなんだけど、どうやら本当っぽい. It says, wow, that's kind of unbelievable. I searched in order to find a hit, but what it's saying may be true. Because that the current island that we're standing on, it's not connected to the seabed or the seaside whatsoever. That's for certain. It really does feel like it's floating above the water or floating somewhere. Hmm. The 蓬莱祭。いや、なんと蓬莱祭を背負うという霊気は話も私が知っておるがの。So essentially, what you guys are saying, right? Um, it is a as whatever the fuck you guys said for the turtle, right? The flying turtle. It's not that one because I believe that is a medieval bestiary. Um, what Wu is talking about is the I believe it's the world. Is it world turtle? No, it's not the world turtle. I think it's Vanishing Island. No, or Zutaria. Turtle found the literature, folklore. Zutarians are notable for their lifelong sands and impossible size. Shell easily mistaken for a small island, similar to a whale-like fashion. Zutaria is categorized in Lewis. No. Legendary massive sea monster reported inhabitant of Iceland. No, not Kraken, not Lugbar. Yeah, it's like Lugbar. It's like Aspel de Shillon, the world turtle. I don't know how to fucking say it in Chinese, but Wu Tang is specifically saying turtle spirit, right? That carries whole Sai. Whole Sai Island. Whole Sai Island. Is that the right spelling? Yeah, Horai-san. Can't find it. Give me 1 second here. Horai-san or yeah, Horai-jima. Depicted terms are referred to an inaccessible island that is genuinely whatchamacallit. Yeah, the Mount Penagile, right? She's talking about Mount Penagile that is carried by the spirit of the turtle. This one. She's talking about this one, which is a Chinese mythology of Holai Sai. Holai Sai is depicting the immortal. According to the mountains located eastern of Bodaha Sea, according to the pre-Jin mythology, which relates to the further ex-Fu, presenting a memorial in the Qin Empire in order to seek elixir of life, there are godly mountains which are found in Bosai Sea where mortal resides. These mountains sowed other islands where mortal reside called that one, Dayu and Yanjoyu. Funny thing enough, right, originates in the pre-Jin and during the Jin. Place of the palace, eight are mortals, blah, blah, blah. Now, funny thing enough, you see Jin Xinghang and X-Fu. So a lot of people are like, yeah, it's time. We're going to get XFU. Jofu. Jofu welfare. Woo! That's why kind of everybody's kind of excited for that because the lore is kind of pointing out towards X-Fu little by little. But we don't know yet. It's most likely so if they continue to talk about the elixir of life and whatnot. But it says, yeah, the fact that there is a spirit turtle that carries an island called the Holaisai. Even I know this tale. It says, well, whenever it comes to the international worldwide, there's many tales about that topic. Like, for instance, if you wanted to compare it in Europe, there is Asupidokeron. Aspidokeron. There's a there's a gigantic turtle that can be mistaken for an island. Those were existed back in the day, or been told. In Arabia, in Arabia, there's a turtle called Zaratan, or AKA もしくはカメレオン種類の遺伝がある. Yeah, there's some legendary turtles that that shelled an island on its back. Maybe it's a legendary maybe it's a legendary phantom phantom species of a gigantic caliber. Quite mysterious. And very intriguing. I'm excited to find out. But right now what we should do is do not worry. The real body won't be moving anytime soon. We're just floating. And we're gonna be floating for a very long time. We will not be diving into the seaside anytime soon. It says that the fact that my real body has lived a very long life, the fact that I lived so long, I have became asleep that never wakes up. Mezamenu nemuri ni. Oh fuck. So yeah, for a very long time, my actual body has gone a sleep that awakened that never sleep that never awakens. Holy shit. So what he just said is that it's alive, but it's technically dead. It's a gigantic sleeping sea turtle that does not know how to wake up. Interesting. あるいは、わしが気づいておらんで、もう死んでいるかもしれんが。It says, maybe I just haven't realized it yet, that the fact that I'm already dead. And so maybe because I'm already dead, there's a small size and became miniature. The I who stand here in a miniature physical form. Perhaps. But I don't know when I started forgetting. It's very interesting too, right? Because we've experienced this sort of thing 3 times. Also, Tiamat. Tiamat also separated her head from the body, and we beat the shit out of the head too. If you guys remember that during Babylonia. It says, so what you're saying is that you're a divided spirit of a divine being. You're a divine spirit that has been separated, a spiritual place or a fragment that is practically the head or the neuron of the entire body, perhaps. I wonder, I too, whenever it comes to myself, is all over the place. After all, everything is all in a distant past. All I know is that I'm here to cure my own boredom. After all, drawing my shell out in the sun. Drying my shell out in the sun is a very fun activity. So, what do you call when a cat is like you see cats and dogs and pets kind of go to the sunlight and kind of like lay on the ground? What do you call that in English? Right? That's what this turtle is saying. He loves doing that. He loves to bathe in the sun. I guess that's what it is, right? Like the cat's bathing in the sun, the dog's bathing in the sun. The turtle's favorite activity is bathing in the sun. Wagahai. So, aka, we like bathing in the sun too. Very love. Hmm, it's very addictive. Now that I've realized it, I feel like sleep. Hmm? What's the relationship with these little ones? Nothing at all. All I know is that, わしはただ暮らしておっただけだな. Is I just kinda exist here. Old man. And the next thing you know, these little ones started growing on top of me. They had preserved no harm, so I decided to not care for them, but I certainly remembered this one just a little days before now. There's over there on the other side of the sea from the mist beyond, a very frightening creature started to spawn. Huh? So, I wonder if you're referring to those half mermans or half mermaids that had no aspect of beauty whatsoever. No, those weren't the only ones. There were more of them that had like fangs and tridents and looked and shaped like a human of sort. All I know is that their commonality is that they reside. The demon is then water. They are sea monsters. And next thing you know, they started arriving and started eating all these cons, those sea monsters, and they've started to lose the land they were living peacefully. But when all was about to be lost, there came the sisters. Could it be umibozu? It's anybody. It could be seals. It could be umibozu. Any water creature you describe it, they're saying they're coming out and fucking them up. So, AKA any sea monsters, right? I forgot what they were called. Not mermans. There's another aquatic monster that I can't remember for the life of me in like Dungeons and Dragons. Like those, right? Ones that can hold tridents. That is a sea guard. All that stuff. Because of those two sisters fighting, we were able to avoid losing everything. Truly. All that is left is this land, but I guess we are safe for now. Even if it was to the last rock, we were glad we were making it in time. With just two of us, I don't think we were able to turn the table around, but I believe yeah. However, we were able to buy enough time for reinforcements or friendly allies who's willing to help us have come. I see. So I think I've got the gist of a certain situation here, meaning that you were summoned in this land is because, yes, I believe the reason why we were here is to save these little cons. I believe that is our duty. The reason for our other summoning? Can't think of one. I see. Mm, Uh, it says, yeah, the singularities occur because something is happening and something is wrong. All we need to do, all we need to do is fix the irregularity and it'll resolve all itself. That's the basic, yeah, that's the basic within the basics. So, but then again, how are we going to technically save them? In actuality, how are we gonna pull that off? What kind of plans did you have? It says, I see. But then again, I have some important information I would like to give out. Whenever it comes to the sea monsters, whenever it comes to sea monsters' eating habits, there's something very peculiar about them. If possible, can we not only defeat them, but oh, oh no, I've totally forgotten. It says, excuse me. Yeah, excuse me. That mermaid. Oh. Is it every time we kill it, it gets stronger, kinda? Is that why the merman looked more intense? It says, excuse me, the half mermaid that you've killed before, how did you defeat it? It says, what do you mean? We just regularly beat it up. I see. Well, that's only natural. Then, if that happened, then is there a problem with how we solved our is there a problem how we solved our problem? It says, it's not the problem. However, if it's a sea monster that has devoured a con, then oh no! Oh no! It has arrived again. That we were eaten. Nom nom. Hmm? It says it came to the direction where we just walked from. Was there an enemy that we overlooked? No, I believe it's best instead of explaining it, showing it yourself. Yeah, seeing it for yourself. Let us go. Hey, hold up. What did you say about con? You guys are yeah, you guys are just cannon fodders. You're only food. Why are you guys following? Stay here and be still. Okay? It says that's perfectly fine. These guys are being targeted by the sea creatures, but they still have a role to play. Yeah, we'll bring couple of them. Yeah, we'll bring couple of them along. If we can protect them, we'll be fine. Huh? It says, yeah, if we're getting attacked, we can yeah, discuss about later. Protag. Yep, let's get to it immediately. Let us go. Interesting. So the back of the turtle, giant turtles are growing trees. Yeah, this entire island is a turtle, which I can definitely see. See, look, do you see the turtle? The whole turtle? There's its fins. There's its fins. There's its head. Its entire shell. And then the two legs at the bottom. Right there and right there. It's a turtle island. So currently, we're floating in the sea. Which is kind of cool. The game back to crashing again? No, it hasn't crashed yet, but